Really scary to think about, but you could get stuck in an active shooter situation almost anywhere you go. And that's why it always pays to be prepared. So this morning we have Staff Sergeant Scott Griffith with the Lee County Sheriff's Office with us this morning with more on an event that he's helping with, just in case you ever find yourself in this kind of situation. And this is something you never want to think about, but it's always good to be prepared, of course.
Absolutely. And we appreciate you having us on.
Absolutely. So what is this event? What's happening here?
Well, last year, we did a pretty big event. It was at the Barbara B. Mann Performing Arts Hall. We had about 1,300 people, and we did the Run, Hide, Fight for the community. And we had such a great success that we knew we had to do another one, so that's what we're going to do again here on February 2nd. We'll again cover those things that have to do with Run, Hide, Fight. And then we'll get into a little bit talking about some of the intricacies that go along with that. Some of the things you really need to start thinking about when you're out and about. And then we're going to bring in, as we did last time, our folks with EMS and trauma to talk about Stop the Bleed. And we'll have mannequins there and people showing you how to apply tourniquets and stop bleeding and things of that nature. And it went over really well last time, and I think it's going to go over real well this time as well.
I think so too, and it's something that we hope you never have to use, of course, but in the event that you do, it's really important that you know how to do these things. So for anyone who can't make it, of course we want everyone who can to be able to go out there, but for anyone who can't make it, what are some important tips that they can use right now if they were involved in something like this?
Well, first of all, let me start by saying that, we offer this throughout the entire year. And so if you have a business or something of that nature that you believe you need some training with regards to active shooter, by all means give us a call and we'll talk with you and we'll discuss some different things and we'll see what we can do. As far as your original question goes, yeah, most of the time I'm telling folks to begin with, get your head on a darn swivel. Get your head out of that darn phone when you're walking around and start looking on what's going on around you. That's one of the biggest things to begin with. Then, the other thing that we like to have people start to think about is to actually go, okay, what would I do? If something happened out here when I'm in the parking lot, or something happened when I'm here in a restaurant, or wherever, what would I do? So that you can start to have your mind have somewhat of a plan, so that if, God forbid, something does happen, you're just not caught and you freeze and you do nothing. We want you to be able to respond.
Absolutely. And this event has gotten really great feedback in the past, right?
Last year, I think we had, like I said, about 1,300 people that showed up for that one. We're anticipating at least that number this time around. But again, we do these throughout the entire year. I know myself, I'm going out to different locations. We average about 100. And then, of course, the other people that are assigned into crime prevention do a lot of it as well. So we're very fortunate. Sheriff Marcino is big about education, not just with our own people, but the community at large. So he does everything as possible to make sure that we're getting out there to do these kind of programs. Again,
very important information that we hope no one ever has to use, but great to have in the event that you do need it. This is going to be on February 2nd at First Assembly Church of God on Summerlin. We'll have more information on this on our website on fox4now.com. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.